A celebration today honoring the first ever grand juror with autism in Fulton County. It left the room in tears, and the young man with an experience that he will never forget. 11 Alive's Caitlin Ross was there for the celebration. Caitlin?
Most people can't wait to get off jury duty, but for Malcolm, this was one of the best experiences of his life. Malcolm Woodson couldn't believe it. Just minutes after walking out of his last grand jury case, he was blown away to see his friends and family there to honor him. It's the type of love he never thought he deserved.
I've been bullied to high school, though. I never had any friends, though. I've been beat up, spit on, talked about, though. I felt unwanted. I felt like since people didn't want me, then why should I even be here, though?
Long before he was chosen as the first grand juror with autism in Fulton County, he says he felt hopeless. But the support of his friends and family proved all of that self-doubt wrong.
I was just so surprised and so shocked that I'm the man of honor, though.
Malcolm is a college graduate and a bright young man. District Attorney Paul Howard says his autism is just part of what makes him special.
He gets a chance to be more successful because he gets a chance to show people who he really is.
He served with 12 other men and women for the months-long term, and his mom says he made lifelong friends.
For him to accept him just as he is, nobody's trying to make him any different.
She says she's not worried when people say he can't do something because of his disability.
No, it actually pushes us. It pushes him. I've always taught him that he can do anything he wants to, so it just pushes us both.
And now Malcolm wants to push other kids with disabilities to believe in themselves.
You may not believe that you can do great things because of your disability, but I'm here to tell you that you can. There's nothing stopping you from reaching your dreams. If I can do it, so can you.
He says after this experience on the grand jury, he wants to work in law enforcement, and now he has the confidence that he can do it. Reporting in the newsroom, Caitlin Ross, 11 Alive News.